Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a metallic tissue paper effect on your wall. And this is what it's going to look like. This is the finished product with the crinkly look all over the wall. And I'm going to show you how to apply this to your wall. Okay. So this is what we're going to use. This is just regular tissue paper that I bought at the Dollar Tree. And we're going to take this tissue paper and we're going to just take each piece and we're just going to crinkle them up, roll them up in a ball. That's it. And then we're going to unroll them and apply it to the wall. The first thing you want to do is take some wallpaper paste and work into your corners first. Put some wallpaper paste in here. And then I'm going to roll on that part thin, not too heavy. So I'm just going to roll this on. You don't want it real thick because this is paper and it will rip. So you're going to be really careful with it. I'm going to overlap on my top piece a little bit. And I always like working from the inside out. This way I can work my edges in there. And what I'm going to do is line this up and butt it up to this top piece here. Just get it right into the corner. And when I'm doing the top piece, I want to just kind of crinkle that up a little bit so I don't have a definite line showing. And lay it on there just like that. Then we're going to take a big brush and we're just going to, in different directions, apply the tissue paper to the wall. And do it lightly so you don't rip it. And work your way out so the air bubbles come out. And that's it. Then you're going to do another piece right here. And this is why I like working from the outside, because I'm going to leave the excess hanging off the edge until it dries. So then I'm going to find my corner here, apply this piece very lightly. There's no rhyme or reason. You can make this as crinkly as you want or as light as you want. We're doing kind of medium on this wall. And then I'm going to take my brush again and I'm just going to smooth it out, working it in different directions all the way to the corner. And then I'm just going to take my brush and get it right in there. I'm going to leave that edge. I'm not going to take this off until tomorrow. I want this wall to dry completely. Nice and hard, and then I'm going to take tomorrow, I'll take this utility knife and I'll cut it in there. I'd rather cut inside of the molding than cut on my main wall. So once this is dry, tomorrow we're going to roll on some eggshell paint over this and then we're going to do a glazing on it after that. And I'll show you that in the next step. Okay, so in this video I want to show you how I'm applying the metallic paint. This is a silver metallic. And all I'm going to do is take a car sponge, I cut it in half, old chip brush, because I'm just going to put some paint on here. And I'm going to actually wash this on the wall. So I'm just going to take and add paint to this. Not a whole bunch, but enough to cover this area. And basically what I'm going to do is take my chip brush and just kind of work in the corner a little bit, right here and right here. And I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to wash it on the wall in circular motion and cover the whole area. So I've already done the top and I ended about right here. So I don't want to start right there. I want to start a little bit below there and work myself up into that so it's not super heavy. And all I'm doing, you see what I'm doing? I'm just literally washing it on the wall in circular motions and covering the whole area. That's how easy this is. It comes out absolutely beautiful. You can go as heavy or as light as you want. Just be really light. And I'm just going to wash it right in there, rubbing on the wall in a circular motion. And I'm going to continue this until I'm done with the whole project. That's all I'm going to do. When you get to the switch plates, you do the same thing. Just get into your corners. I tape off my ceiling area so I don't get any of this on the ceiling. See how I'm washing this in? I didn't even bother brushing that in. I'm just going to rub that in. You can do that too. Just as long as you get it in there and get all the crinkles covered. Once this dries, you'll be able to see if you missed any spots, and you can kind of go back over that. See how I'm doing this? I'm just washing it in. And rubbing it in the whole wall. See if I missed any spots. Gives a really beautiful pearl, kind of a iridescent kind of feel to it. So this is it. That's all you're gonna do is get a car sponge, chip brush, and your metallic paint. Wash on, wash off. That's it. Now we're back, and this is the last step of our process and one of the most important steps of the entire process, and that's removing the tape. And I wanted to show you this because it's really super important that you use a utility knife to remove all this tape. Now remember, we've got multiple layers of paint in here, so it's basically sealed everything in there. If you start ripping this off without scoring at first, you're gonna have a mess. It's gonna rip everything else off. So you wanna take your utility knife and you wanna go in here and you wanna score in between, or right on the edge of the tape and everything else. You just want to score that, and then you want to remove it carefully. I'll show you how to do this. So, I'm going to cut this across here real quick. You can always go back and touch up later if you end up pulling some off, or, you know, just a rough corner. It's hard to get at. So you just want to slowly remove it and pull your tape out this way. So you get a nice straight edge. Just like that. See what I'm doing? Just pull it off like that. And you'll have a nice straight edge going. So just do that across everywhere, wherever you have your tape, your paper. Make sure you score it first with a knife, okay? And that's it. And then you'll have a beautiful finish at the end. That's it. Have a great day.